it's a nice little tie-in to, and he probably would pay you in coffee.
Accent. That's why I kept it a short, sweet.
Something.
He's asking.
That was weird. Is that the party?
So it's a nice little tie-in to the to your characters, and then your
You guys can.
What was that?
Can you hear me fine?
yeah, loud and clear.
I'm here. Everyone ready to save and/or murder a little girl?
Why would you murder her?
I don't know.
Let's do one thing at a time.
He wants to kill everything. He wants to kill the little dog. I mean,
Can't
That
trust
dog is
anything.
stupid.
You can't trust anything here in
All is
Baroque.
fair in love and D&D.
You know, the worst thing that you can do sometimes is actually take a nap, because that just
Yeah,
like
sometimes.
I felt more tired after, like I'm like, I'll take an hour.
I still love naps. You know, people running late.
You know, it's funny because when you're like Anthony's kid, you know, like when you're a kid, you don't want to go to bed, but when you're
Exactly.
like I can go to bed, I get to sleep.
I was telling my nephew that too. I go, remember when you were a kid, you never wanted to sleep.
Was he a teenager now?
No, no, the little shit's 31 now.
Yeah, mine will sleep all day if you let her. But that's all going to come to a crashing halt soon because she's going back to school next week.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What? She in college now, right?
Yeah, yeah, she's doing a surgical tech program.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Yeah, whatever. I tried to get her to be an audiologist, but I
No,
tried to
no
show her.
dice?
I tried to show her the light, and it just didn't. She didn't take.
Yeah, fathers always want their kids to follow in their footsteps.
Well, it's a pre. I have my own business. For 20
Yeah.
years. I mean, it's like.
There's a lot of
She-
work though that you have to do to get into that though.
What's that?
You have to go through a lot of work though to get into that.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
I did like 8 years of college. So.
Ass.
But I'll tell you what, like probably like half of those were just BS classes.
Really?
Yeah, it's a money grab nowadays. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, it's not as bad as it is now, but yeah, these colleges they put you all through these stupid classes.
Yeah.
A lot of liberal arts classes and whatnot. How's everybody else doing here?
Pretty good.
That's good. Do we have a solid week?
Always be better.
Oh, you're really soft, Scott. How are you feeling?
So.
Yeah. Any updates on your eyes and all that?
My eye. Well, it's a permanent condition, so there's like a 20% chance that it could happen in my right eye sometime over the next 5 years.
Yeah.
Just because.
Well, the diabetes is devastating for your vision and everything else.
Yeah, fortunately that's under control.
Yeah.
Now this past week it's just been aches and pains.
Yeah.
Getting old.
Yeah, I started the carnivore diet. Are you familiar with that?
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, and it's kind of been an up and down week.
Because of the diet?
Well, just the change. It's like
yeah.
And there's like no carbs. So like last night in our gang, I kind of crashed like 11 o'clock. I was like, I have to eat sugar. Like, I seem to have trouble at night. For some reason, like it's just I don't know what it is, but.
Now, all I can say is that every doctor I have, which is quite a few at this point, absolutely warns me away from fad diets, especially ones that completely exclude food groups. So I'd be careful.
Yeah.
No carb. There are good carbs.
I love my carbs.
Yeah. Right.
There
Everything's
are-
good in moderation.
I cannot live without them, I don't think.
Because that's with kidney disease and diabetes. I have to watch out for my protein and carbs.
Mm-hmm.
So like I have, I eat low carb. Like it's called the FODMAP, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But it gives you a list of low carb foods,
That you can eat,
and
and they're all
that you can
delicious
eat.
too.
And
I'm sure.
they're all good. They're easy to digest. I'm very leery of like only eat meat.
Sounds kind of awesome, but not actually in practice.
I'm actually enjoying it because like it's interesting the way if you only eat when you're hungry because it's not appetizing unless you're hungry. When you're really hungry, it tastes really good. It's a really strange phenomenon like that I've experienced this week. So you really don't just eat just to eat. It's like you eat when you're hungry because it doesn't taste good. The same thing doesn't really taste good all the time unless you're hungry, and it's a whole different story. So it kind of forces you to kind of cut out a lot of the just snacking.
Emotional snacking.
Yeah, but it's amazing though. Like I'm like, if I don't want to eat that, I'm not hungry.
Right. But you do it just for whatever reason.
Well, I'm gonna try it for just a short period of time and see. You know.
Have you ever heard of Chat GPT?
Yeah.
Who has?
I used that a few days ago, and I typed in my I'm a male, I'm my age, my height, my weight. Design a nutrition and exercise program for me if I want to lose this much weight and have this and do all these little goals. And it came up with a little program for me to start with, and then you can of course adjust it or whatever. But I thought that's a good start. The fact that it does it all for you for free.
Right. It's like the internet on steroids, basically, is what it is.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say, and after it finished laughing at me, it came back with, no, really, what do you want?
My friend
Sorry.
used. I'm
Should I
sorry.
give you the
I
directions
just
to the
saying,
local
I
ice
mean,
cream
more
shop.
chicken and fish now.
My friend used it to write an entire one shot for kobolds that played jazz music. And that was pretty fun, actually.
I'll use it just to spark ideas and things like that, and it does.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if I'm ready to follow along an adventure from it. It seems.
I noticed that when you have it interpret the rules, it usually does a fairly good job, but once in a while it gets something really wrong.
I
So
wouldn't
unless
trust
you
it. I
are
wouldn't trust
familiar
it.
too, and oh wait, this is a mistake. You never know.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah,
trust
you
it.
couldn't have it do it like 5 minutes before the game. You have to do it
Right.
before and then go through and clean it up.
I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it's not a real AI. It's only as smart as the information it has access to. So,
Yeah.
Indeed.
Anthony's putting his spawn down still, right? So we can get started, guys, if you would like, instead of waiting around for. I think that kid's still 2. I think he's been 2 for like 2 years now. Right. Last time, y'all spent some time at Lake. At the lake in Zarovich.
right.
And you
And
saw.
some of us experienced DM bias.
The giant catfish.
I'm getting kind of lazy in my old age with the. Yeah. We we finished our campaign last. I'm like, hand waved it. That's fine. Don't care anymore. All right. So there was a gentleman by the name of Bluto who was wasted, and he was out there fishing on a lake that supposedly has no fish, and he was using this young lady. She's about 6 years old, and the pictures are pretty much all the same. She's about 6 years old, and he had her in a sack, a burlap sack, and just dropped her in, thinking that that's gonna draw something. Well, it did. Something very large, very scary, and as you guys went out, you dealt with that. He got swallowed, if you remember, by the enormous catfish, and so we're back to the docks.
I hadn't taken any damage.
Nice.
Okay.
Now, can I just ask, what the hell is with this world and how the adults treat the children?
It's supposed to be horror.
Well,
I'll
that's
say.
a hot button, right? So, like children, and then how that's gonna get you. Like
Sell
dolls.
them for pastries.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna be a hot button for sure for people. That's gonna.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Until they reach a certain age, it's just easier to restart sometimes.
Yeah. So, Scratch, who was carrying her like you pick her off the boat, right? Who's kind of managing her?
Scratch stays back.
Okay. So you're afraid of this little girl?
Scratch doesn't want to be hugged by any more children.
You don't want to get close. You don't want to get emotionally invested, right?
Legally will stay by her.
Okay. So yeah, you grab her out of the boat and she starts to make a fuss about it. She's like, "Put me down."
On dry land, I will.
Okay. She's like, she looks up at you and at all of you, and she's like, "Are you adventurers?"
Well, yes, we
Yeah.
are.
Like you're like, I guess, right? She says, "Well,
did you want an
you
autograph?
saved me. You saved me. I saw you in my dream, all of you. I had a dream about this.
You tell.
I have dreams all the time." She says, "I need to get off this dock." And she's about 6 years old, and she looks like she's mature for her age.
Does she appear human?
Your impression of her is that she is Vistani.
That's human though, right?
Kinda. And as you guys know, a lot of the Vistani are on the side of Strahd. But some of them
according to like village people, I don't believe it.
the village people.
Yes.
So, I mean, she's still, she's like, Bluto, he threw up on me before he tossed me into the water.
Oh,
What?
he was in a puke bag. God.
So she shows you the spot on her top, or he like puked up on her. He's like, he was
Is there a reason for that?
he just,
That seems very odd.
he was drunk.
Oh.
Anybody got prestidigitation?
No.
She said,
I'm a ranger, so no.
so you guys get her to the
Yeah.
shore, and so she
Nope.
tells you, she thanks you. She's like, "Thank you for saving me." She says, "But I saw you all in my dream, and I saw what you're going to do."
I hope it wasn't anything bad.
This didn't involve the coffin maker, did it?
She says, "What's that?"
I say we get off this dock
Okay.
and continue this conversation.
What is your plan here?
Get to shore and figure out a plan.
So
We
she turns
see-
around. She kind of like pushes your hand away, Leafly, just for a second, and then she goes over to the edge of the dock, and she's like, "Bluto, if you're out there, may all the wine turn to water in your mouth, and you drunken wretch of a man." And she kind of gives you the finger wag out to the dock, but she turns around. She stomps this way to the docks.
You tell him, sister.
You don't have to worry about Bluto. There's food now.
Guessing the Baron doesn't like Miss Donnie since he's all anti-Strahd.
So it begins to rain, and she will you take me to the village of the Vallacki?
Sure.
My father is waiting for me.
I was just
They're
gonna
looking
say,
for me.
Is that where you're from?
Yeah, she's like they've been looking for her throughout the last day or so.
Did we know that?
No, I don't think so.
There was never a mention to us about a missing child.
Yeah, we have no idea who her parents are.
They're all in on it.
Well,
we just starved the town of their really big fish dinner.
we'll be happy to take you back to town. Why don't you tell us about this dream of yours? I'm very interested in dreams myself.
She says, "Well, I sometimes I have dreams about people, or sometimes if I touch them, I get a picture in my mind, or if I smell a perfume, it triggers a thought in my mind about people. I have these visions. So, but they're not always. But sometimes they're funny, and sometimes they're not.
Funny like haha, or funny like
Like I don't understand
strange.
them." She says, I saw you in the dream, and you were in a castle, and you all were fighting something, and it was crawling on the wall. It was terrifying.
Can you
Well, that's very helpful.
can you be more specific?
What's that?
Can you be more specific?
That's all I remember. But I remember your faces.
By the nine hells, now we're listening to children and their dreams? Come on.
Prophecies can be very valuable sometimes.
She's like, she says, I can help you.
I'm gonna kind of humor her. I'll say, "Well, how can you help us, little girl?"
I know things.
Uh,
We Vistani are very in tune with the future and the past, and we know things.
If the description of your dream is what you know, I'm not impressed.
is the predictions are they believe they?
I'm sorry, my dog just choked. What?
Oh,
Just choking on a bone.
oh, and it's okay.
Yeah, she's fine.
Well, what can you tell me about my future?
She says, you're quite the smart cookie, aren't you?
No,
then she-
not,
And then
not
she,
really.
but then she laughs and she's like, "You're not smart, are you?"
No, I'm not. I like to think I am, but let's be realistic.
Yeah. So she gets a little bit annoyed with, with you guys with Deke, because he kind of was talking down to her. She says,
It's okay.
I can do whatever I want."
You certainly can.
It's a mostly free Barovia.
Some
Well-
maybe.
That's debatable, but
So what do you guys want to do? You guys are
start being like an episode of Dr. Phil.
walking her back into the town, I'm assuming, right? What is your plan at
Yeah.
this point?
well, we'll take her back to her house. I'm assuming she knows where she lives.
She says the village is in the woods south of
I do what
town.
I want.
Oh,
I thought it
Wait,
was
back up. What?
It's at the south of town, in the woods.
Oh, I thought you were from the town.
No, our
You're not?
village is no. We don't. We're not allowed in. The burgomaster doesn't allow us inside the
Well, I'll be
Vallacki.
racist.
well, let's take the long way around and not enter the walls then.
No. She says, I can just
Okay.
hide behind you.
Well, probably be better if we just walk around.
I'm kind of hungry.
And here's some kibble.
She's not a dog.
Well,
Jeez.
that's just the way that's how I define my dry rations.
Kibble.
Here's some kibble. It's not. It may not be very tasty, but it's very nutritious.
So is your village to the north, south, east, or west of the city?
It's to the south.
How far into the
Well,
woods do we need to go?
There's no reason for us to go into the city if it's outside. So
Okay. So you're gonna go around.
Yeah, yeah. Is that all right with everybody?
Okay.
Yeah.
literally no reason to go into the city.
Yeah. I prefer not to. She's not welcome there.
Yeah. So you go around the outside, along the gateways. This Vallacki is kind of up on a hill. It's like a plateau. So when you walk around, you're gonna be kind of walking, you know,
At the base.
yeah, of this hill. So it's all kind of palisades. It's
I
gated.
assume we're just gonna.
Yeah.
And then one of these paths.
So she kind of stops in her track and she says, she puts her hand on Scratch. You probably are not comfortable with that, but she says, you have a special book, don't you?
Yes, I have it. Special dream diary. Do you dream about pies as well?
I don't like pie, but your book, may I have it so that I could write my dreams in it?
Sure, just don't overwrite any of the pie dreams. They're very important to me.
Certainly. So she's kind of going through it, and she's like, you have some scary dreams.
Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry about
Yeah,
me.
and then she kind of jerks her head, and she's like, the journey's not safe. We may be in
Wait.
danger. We must take precautions in the woods.
Let's not go into the woods anymore.
Thank you for that amazing revelation.
Well, woods happen to be my specialty. I'm not afraid of the woods.
Yeah, I'm fine in the woods. Leafly will tell her to stay by him. He can get her out of if any trouble comes.
Yeah. So she gives you that look that a 6-year-old would, Deke. Like,
By the way, little girl, did you
I
ever
give
say
her a
what
look
your
right
name is?
back.
what's that?
Sorry, go ahead.
She's-
Did you ever say what your name was?
It's Annabelle.
Annabelle.
So she's like, he's kind of grumpy.
Every party needs a grouch.
I'm just trying to be helpful.
And we appreciate it.
Won't touch me again.
Did you feel like grubby, sticky fingers were touching you? Like,
Yes. That's all Scratch thinks of children. That they're gross.
did you inoculate yourself with something like some kind of disinfectant?
Yeah, actually, he's been working on some wolf repellent. He's going to spray everyone down with. It probably gives you a bit of a rash.
Is that effective?
We'll find out, won't we?
Okay. She says it's only a mile into the woods. So she takes you down on the trail. Down this way, into the woods.
Kind of creeping me out.
Yeah.
Keep saying that like we haven't heard it the first 6 times.
All right, so you guys head south, and you quickly get surrounded by trees. And
Aren't they beautiful?
so, in about 15 minutes in, you sense something move. Can you guys roll a perception check for me?
Are we on a path or just trudging through the woods?
You're on kind of a path.
Yeah, I was,
Aha.
Okay. So you notice many spider webs surrounding you. Guys, roll initiative.
this time I will remember not to roll for Cloudhopper. Hooray.
Now can this little girl defend herself?
Guess
I
we'll
don't know.
Find out. They're like Jean Grey powers or something.
Yeah, you never know. Oh, crap.
Glad I took some time to heal myself a little.
I'm gonna guess that Orion was towards the front, as he's the woods elf's
Yeah, I'm
guy.
usually in the front.
Leafly
Okay.
was
Yeah,
next
which-
to Arabelle.
So let's
Which way
assume
is the...
let's assume that you came from this direction and you're headed this way. So that would be this would be forward here. So let's see, Scratch. Scratch, you noticed something about 10 feet away in a web move off to the east.
How big is it?
Well, it is.
Ah, Jibbafofi, my favorite.
It's up in the. Yeah, it's up in the trees.
Is it just kind of chilling there, or does it look like it's gonna leap on my face or something?
It's not moving.
How big is it?
Medium, right? Scratch will point it out and suggest moving Arabelle away from the spider that's bigger than her.
She's like, okay.
He'll ready in action to shoot lob a firebolt if it should act in a hostile fashion.
Okay.
And Cloudhopper will also prepare a blast in the same way.
All right. So Arabella, she picks up a rock and throws the rock at the spider, and then she kind of
course
skirts.
she does.
She kind of skirts behind Orion, and the spider looks agitated.
Okay. Goodbye, spider.
Is she really just
You be a little agitated so somebody threw a rock at you?
Firebolt. All right.
You know, the real trouble here is the girl.
Yeah, I'm wondering, yeah, little girl, do you like to torture little pets too for fun? What's your story?
Yeah, you're kind of in a combat situation, so.
They're all Jibbafofi. Bofi.
I believe she just did that. No, wait, of course.
She's 6.
Kids.
This chaotic evil, obviously.
All
Okay,
right.
now that one's gonna eat her.
Spider kind of leaps over through the trees and down to attack, to try to bite Orion. 12, and it misses. Okay. Next one here. And this one moves in to attack Scratch with the bite. And it also misses. Leafly.
Okay. I'm gonna mark this one with my planar word and take my 2 swings.
Oh, I think Calvert.
Did you just get on? Okay. Well, we've already started, so
Yeah, I forgot to
we'll get you next time.
My second one, and that's it for me.
All right. So the 20, and then the second one will miss.
These things are tough.
Yeah. All right. Ryan.
Okay, Ryan glares at this beast before him, and as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Zephyr Strike on myself, which is concentration. So for the next minute, I can move like the wind. And once before the spell ends, I can give myself advantage on one weapon attack. So I'm going to give myself advantage on this weapon attack against Mr. Spider.
And an extra d8 of force damage.
Oh, I forgot to.
It also boosts your movement speed by 30 after the attack.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, both of those
What the
attacks
fuck is
miss.
that?
Yeah.
Horrible.
Jesus Christ. And then my second attack.
Yeah. There you go.
And then I will name that my Slayer's Prey. Fuck that stupid ass thing. No, that never works. So additional 3.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it, so the spell was wasted.
Deep.
It goes away when you do the attack.
No, it still lasts for a minute.
Concentration.
So my speed is fast, but there's no place for me. I wouldn't want to run away
Please choose
anyway.
a condition.
I will.
Where to focus? They're everywhere.
Yeah. I will take 2 shots at this one. Why did that not move? What the hell? First shot. AC 21 for 14.
On which one? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. The one closest to you? That one there? Yeah, that works.
And second shot, AC 15.
No, that's a miss.
Alright, and chip. Big one. Misses.
These things, let's see here.
And everything else is a remaining bonus action. So I'm done.
Okay. Alright, let's see. Another one here. Kelborn. The bite attack.
My turn.
No, it's
No.
You're just getting attacked. Alright, your AC is 18, right? Okay, it hits you for 11 piercing and 21 poison.
Ooh.
So you can roll a DC 12 con save for that.
Con save.
I'm sorry? Yep, you take half of that in poison though. Alright, another one jumps over to you and tries to bite you. Alright, it misses. Clodhopper is going to be attacked.
How dare you?
17.
He is flying 10 feet up.
Okay,
that
yeah,
matters.
so it's going to go past him, underneath him, and then attack you. So 17 misses you. Scratch.
Oh, Calborn's on the.
Missed Calborn, yeah.
Be up above me.
Is he on the?
Yeah, it just don't auto sort him.
Okay, go ahead, Kelburn. Sorry.
Attack this one.
Which one? That one. Okay. Miss. Yeah, you need
Both
you,
miss, or is that
you need an 18 to hit these things.
18? Really? Alright.
There's freaking spiders.
They're nasty.
Your AC is better than me.
Yeah, right.
With my heart pulses.
Holy shit.
Okay. All right. Scratch.
Okay. Scratch is going to take out the scroll of protection from poison and cast it on. I don't want to cast it on her, but at the same time, I feel like she's not going to be attacked. So I'm just going to cast it on Scratch. Is going to cast it on himself.
Yeah, she's kind of actually in Orion's space. She's very small. She's hiding behind him on his leg.
Okay. And Clodhopper will, at disadvantage, fire at the one to the left here. Disadvantage. Ooh, nice.
All right, that's gonna hit.
And that's gonna be it.
Okay, so so Arabella, she begins to sing a song, and everyone feels inspired by it. You all have an advantage on your next roll, attack roll. All right, this is going to be on Orion. So this thing comes at you again and misses.
What's the job of Fulful? Is that
That's
the species?
that's the spider. This is going to be on Leafly. 17. That's going to hit you for 11 piercing, and roll a con save, DC 12. Okay, you say you take 13 poison.
So it's Leafly starting. Calborn's just not in the right spot on the
Okay.
tracker.
Let me move Amir's. Okay. All right, Leafly. So
And
you
you
have
advantage on these attacks?
So you have inspiration on this attack. So you can either roll advantage or re-roll it.
I'll use advantage. I'm gonna attack the same one, the one right in front of me. I'm gonna mark it for my planar warrior, and there we go. Take my second attack. There.
There you go. Nice.
That's gonna be it for me.
All right, all right. So she's got you. She's kind of attached to your leg,
Yeah.
like hanging on to you.
That's fine. So I'll continue with this one here. Second. So first attack. And so we have advantage on the first one.
Right, she's giving you inspiration. That's
16.
still not good enough.
That's second attack.
Reroll.
And
You gotta reroll that for advantage.
oh, they're all every single one's advantage?
Yeah, for this whole round.
Oh.
All your attacks
okay.
are at
Okay,
advantage.
cool. Well,
No help.
and then my bonus action will be to use my offhand attack.
There you
I
go.
believe we need to. Oh, well, you hit anyway, so it doesn't matter.
So does a 20 hit?
It does, yeah.
And then my
Should I double check if I crit?
species, or break, whatever it is. Slayer's break, 5 more damage.
Oh, well.
What was that, Leafy? You rolled again.
I didn't use advantage on my second attack.
Didn't help you.
I was just checking if I got the crit.
Yeah. Alright. Deke.
Alright, let's go. Same one. First shot.
This one here, right?
Nice. No, this one. Good.
That one. Okay.
Second shot, same one. That advantage really did help. And shit. Missed.
Alright. This one kind of maneuvers around to attack Orion. (22) 8 piercing and 24 poison with your con save. You'll take half if you get a 12 DC. Nice. So you take 12. So 8 piercing and 12 poison. Alright, it's going to be on Kelborn. Miss.
Basically, that's why I had to reload for roll 20.
Alright, Deke, you're getting attacked.
Okay.
11 miss. Alright, Kelborn, are you up? Running? Still waiting on him, huh?
Is this a no?
Yeah, he's reloading. Scratch, you want to go ahead and run your turn?
Sure. Let's give Leafly a healing elixir. 11. And Cloudhopper will try to fire at that very injured spider again. A critical with advantage, if he has advantage.
Man, that's going to finish it off.
Hooray! Yeah, okay, that's it.
Okay. Kelborn?
I didn't roll 20.
Yeah, I'm still having to reload.
What do you want to do? I'll roll it for you.
I just swing at the spider twice, trying to kill it.
With what?
The sword.
Okay. Two-handed? And that's going to be a hit with the advantage. No, actually, that's over. So that's a miss. And then, but the 19 will hit for 8. Okay. Arabella. So she kind of steps away from you, Orion, and she points to the spider to the south, and she says something in her native tongue, and it sounds very authoritative, like she has authority, and you hear it, her kind of give it a strong, demanding tone, and you can see this spider sort of kind of back away, and it starts to kind of run away. Did you want to take a reaction on it, Orion?
No, I'll let it go.
Okay. All right. So it's gonna run back to its web and hide. Leafly. You can almost see it like almost like shrivel up. It was like actually shriveling up as it runs away.
What, did I notice that it was her that kind of did that?
Right, she was the one that like directly spoke to it.
Good.
Well,
Very impressive.
he was dissonant whispers.
You did. I mean, yeah. It's like you didn't notice any magic. She just talked to it.
She's got mind powers.
I'm gonna move up to this one, mark it with my planar. And my second swing.
All right. Yeah, you hit it twice.
Ignore that 3. I don't know why it added that. Or no. Keep the 3. I don't know why
What is
they
it?
put the planar warrior on the different attack.
Okay.
So you know, it only planar warrior only affects one attack. So yeah, it only went on one. Either way. And that's this one on the other side of Scratch. And that'll be it for my turn.
Orion.
Okay, I will turn to this one over here. And first attack. 17.
Nope.
Second attack. That's what you said is AC of 18. Offhand attack.
Nothing.
Nope.
All right, Deke.
Alright, take a couple shots at that one. This. Ignore the 6. No, it's only 8.
Is that on this one again?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then let me get you. Same one. This. Done.
All right. Ryan, gonna bite you. That's a miss. Calborn. Miss. Leafly, it wheels and attacks you. 20 hits 10 piercing and 23 poison. Con save. You fail. You take all 23 of that.
Ouch.
And what was the piercing again?
10. So 33. All right, Calburn, are you with us?
Yep, I'm ready to go now.
Oh, nice. And that's on the one northeast of you, right? That one. Okay.
Well, at least I hit that time.
Nice. Okay. All right, Scratch.
Alright, Firebolt at disadvantage because he's in melee at the one above him to the north there. 14 only. And he'll have Clodhopper administer a elixir to Leafly.
Okay.
For another 11. That'll be it.
Okay. All right. So she kind of skirts under Scratch's legs, and she comes over behind Leafly, and she tries to distract the spider, giving you advantage on your next attack roll. Leafly. Oops. I skipped you by accident. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna mark it for my planar warrior
We lost
and
our
swing.
tracker. Oh, there it is. There it goes. So she's trying to help you out by distracting
Just advantage on the first attack.
on all your attacks.
Okay. Did you get the first one? It was 18
Okay.
both rolls and 5 and force damage. My second.
The 21.
Yep. And
All
that's
right. Yeah,
gonna
you
be
swing, and
it.
one of the legs flies off and lands into a tree next to you.
Yum. Yeah, that's it for me.
All right.
Okay. Swing over here. Same target. One for 10. And I will Slayer's Prey for 4 more. Second attack. And then the offhand attack. 8 more.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, Deke.
All right. Same thing on that one.
Nice.
Sweet, and it worked. Second attack. Nice. Still up?
It is. Not by much.
All right. Yeah. All right, Chip.
All right, and Chip takes it down.
Chip kills a lot of things.
It's a nasty
Man.
squirrel.
They're just dangerous.
All right, Orion. Miss. Kelborn. $23. That's 8 piercing and 32 poison. Can you do a con save? Are you there, Kelborn? You're up next, by the way. I guess I can roll it for him. Nine. He fails. He takes 40 points of damage.
Both.
He doesn't have his hit points updated on his sheet, so I'm not going to do that. All right. Are you there, Kelborn? I will roll for you. Actually, he's got. Oh wait, he's got 20. He's down to 25, so he's down. He's under. 0. So he is going to do a death save. And he saves.
So that's at the start of his turn. He has 1 hit point. He rolled a natural 20, so
Nice.
he actually gets his turn now if he's here to take it.
Nice.
Which
Right.
he doesn't appear to be.
Yeah, we lost him. Scratch, go ahead.
All right.
I'm
To
here.
fire.
Yeah, you, a lot happened.
Because
You
I know.
died and then you saved.
I blinked out. Yeah, saved. I got 1 hit point now, right?
Yeah. Oh wow,
Ooh.
revenge there.
Yeah.
What is that? Okay. Yeah. Or give an investigation or perception. Investigation would be better.
Oh, him 1.
That's a miss on
Second one's a miss.
the scratch.
Okay. The one Brian there. It's going to give it a firebolt and a clodhopper blast. Well, clodhopper can't miss at least. And that's it for us.
All right, Arabella. She crawls under your guys' legs, comes over to this spider, and she points. She's like, go away. Leafly.
Okay, I'm gonna come around to help out Orion. I'm gonna mark this one as my planar with my planar. And my second attack. There we go. That's gonna be it.
All right, Ryan.
Okay, same spider. First attack. Second attack.
Oh, that's gonna do him in.
Woohoo! And then I will zip around here to this one and try to hit him with my offhand attack.
No good.
Nope. Okay, that's it.
All right, let's see if we can take it down.
20.
14. Yes. Damn it. 4 more from Jim.
Little guy never misses.
You missed a couple of times.
All right. So
He's trying to give everybody a chance to shine.
so the spider kind of ducks down and he begins to kind of run away. And all right, do you want to take a shot at it?
I will try to take a pot shot at it this time.
Yeah.
Just to teach it a lesson.
Yeah, you hit it for 8 more, and it limps up that tree and then off and jumps off and it's gone.
Well, is that how your forest home is usually?
What? What the hell was that? Why did you throw a rock at the giant spider?
So she just kind of like shuts down, like she's just like giving you that pouty face, like she's sorry, but she's not sorry.
Not sorry. You know, typical kid.
Leafly's gonna give Orion, Kelborn, and himself a cure wounds.
Kind of runs behind Orion and hides
Ryan,
behind.
keep her under control.
Get away
This
from
first
Deke.
one's for Kelborn. This one's for
Sorry, who was that for?
that's for you, Orion.
Okay, thank you.
And this one's for me.
Let's see. So it's like it's not far from here. It's just
Here, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself too, for a little more boost. Fuck. I'm going shit. You sure it's not far from here? Are you sure?
she's lost all credibility.
I think I'd want to move. That's what I'd say.
All right. Anything else you guys want to do right now?
Nope.
She says, "Don't worry, my father will heal you, and he will
You mean it?
he will take care of you. I promise."
Okay.
All right.
Lead
so,
on.
yeah. So you guys head to the village. Here, let me. Let's see here.
Lead on, little girl.
You guys, you want to like her, don't you?
Not really.
No.
You want.
This
to.
is like I say. This is why tigers eat their young.
Yeah.
Back into the lake.
Back into the lake.
Hey, Professor,
Hmm.
you can make antitoxin, right?
I believe I can, yes.
I don't know if anybody else has noticed. It seems kind of obvious, but we have been facing an awful lot of venomous creatures.
Get right on it. And he will start collecting some venom from the spider in a terrible, sloppy fashion.
Yeah, and I know not everyone is strong against poison, so just thought it might be an idea.
Yeah.
Okay. As you head a little bit further to the south, the woods part to reveal an expansive clearing. There's a small grass-covered hill with low houses built into its sides. I have a video for you guys.
So,
It's like the local trailer park.
yeah. So they're like built into this hill or something? The carts?
Not the carts. There's some little houses that are kind of partially
okay.
built into the hill. But
I think we need a cart, guys. Like the party cart. Everyone's got a cart, even the circus man.
You mean a danger cart?
It would be a nice way to travel.
yeah. So you have
Low and cumbersome.
yeah. So but you see these the buildings feature this elegantly carved woodwork and this decorative lanterns. On top of the hill, above the fog, is a ring of barreled topped wagons that surround a large tent with a column of smoke pouring out through the hole on top. The tent is brightly lit, from within. Even at a distance, you can smell the odors of wine and horses that emanate from the central area.
Well, that's a disgusting smell.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what an interesting combination.
I'm just thinking the fact we can smell them from here.
Well, I suppose you probably get nose blind after a while, and you
I
get
guess
used to it.
bathing is not high on their list.
Well,
Get this
Annabelle,
over with.
take us to your leader, I guess.
All right, so here we go. So I'll be right back, guys.
Sure.
Damn that stupid token.
Well, maybe they can spare some horses.
Yeah, we're gonna need horses if we want a cart. I don't think Piccolo, Clodhopper, and Chip can pull a cart.
Although that would be amusing to see them try.
A baboon, a automaton, chipmunk, and a lump of clay, vaguely humanoid. That'd be great.
Well, they do have to do whatever you tell them to do, right?
Doesn't mean they're going to succeed.
Yeah, I know. Just it would be fun to watch.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm back. Okay. All right. So what's the plan here, guys?
I'll turn to Annabelle and I'll say, well, I've always wanted to say this, but take me to your leader. I'm assuming your dad's the boss, but I guess I don't know why I assume that, but
All right. She says, "Well, it's up the hill in the tent. He's gonna be so happy to see me."
That makes one person.
Did you like give her away like every other?
yeah, I'm not gonna say it out loud, but I'm thinking to myself, I wouldn't bet on that. So it's
you guys aren't liking Annabelle?
he probably sold her for pies.
I don't really care for kids that cause problems.
Alright.
Oh wow, she got big.
Right, yeah. Alright, so you guys climb the the hill, and you can hear a bunch of voices coming from the tent. There's like laughter, and it sounds like they're drinking and having a good time.
Wow, seems like they're not too broken up.
I wonder if they even know she's missing.
Yeah. She says it's this way, so she kind of leads you guys around to the opening of the tent. And let's see. Got that damn monkey. Okay. Is the monkey in your backpack?
No, I imagine he's just chilling like on my shoulder. He's small.
All right. Do we need a token for him?
Yeah, he's already here.
He doesn't
Fling the
fight or
monkey
anything,
at
right?
the face.
He'll be fighting. Don't worry.
Eventually, yeah.
Brain attack monkey.
Attack monkey. Okay, so you get to the so piled outside there are several empty casks of wine, and and you're at the door, and so from inside the tent, you hear the crack of a whip, followed by the howls of a young man, and 3 sputtering campfires fill the tent with smoke as you guys walk in to the tent. Ooh, that's weird lighting. What's up with that? Is that like all gold to you guys?
Yep.
Yeah, the colored light. It looks.
Yeah.
That's one thing that looks a lot better in the new. However, they do it in the new version of the VTT.
It's just the light torch that you put in there. So
Yeah.
you kind of peek in here, and there's you see a barely conscious and shirtless teenager that hugs the central tent pole, and his wrists are bound with rope, and his back is streaked with blood. An older, larger man, studded leather armor, lashes the young man with a horsewhip, causing him to scream again. Standing in the bigger man's shadow is a third man, also clad in studded leather. "Easy, brother," he says with the whip to the whip-wielding brute. I think Alexei has learned his lesson." So, let's see here what we got. All right. So, Luvish, he walks. He sees Arabelle, and his face just lights up when he sees her, and he stops the beating, and runs over to her and picks her up. And she's like, He's like, "Where have you been? We've been looking all over for you." And she kind of sheepishly, "I was taken." And she says, "And you, all of you, did you say you saved her? Did you not?"
Afraid so. Yes. Just kidding. Yeah, it seems like some guy named Bluto, was it Bluto? Kidnapped her and was going to use her as fish food.
So he looks kind of down at her in a kind of like a fatherly, like, "Have you been causing problems?"
Well, she wasn't.
Scratch is going to knock. When he says that.
She wasn't the one at first causing trouble. It was the guy who kidnapped her.
Wait, let's take her up, so okay. So he says, if you excuse me, I have to finish up some business here. If you don't mind waiting outside, I'll have you come back in just a moment.
Sure.
What was his crime, just so we can avoid it?
You didn't say all is well?
He stole a horse.
Oh, horse thief.
All right, acceptable.
So please, if you don't mind, I'll when you come back, I'll have some wine for you. So he kind of pushes you guys out of the tent.
Sure.
And Arabella, you can hear her. And when you go out there, you continue to hear the whipping going on. What do you guys want to do here?
I'm going to ask Arabella.
She's
So
not
does
with you.
that-
She's inside the tent.
Oh, she stayed in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then never mind.
There's no other activity going on.
Not at this time. No.
There's some guards guarding house shed things.
I think we
Look at
should
all
be
these
on our.
horses.
I think we should be on our best behavior.
Steal a horse.
It's so tempting, right? I get it. I get it.
I'll sit down and wait.
Branch will just kind of go and sit down and start messing with some alchemy stuff out of range of listening to
Yeah.
someone get whipped. He'll just steal this campfire.
Guess he's a little harsh.
Leafly's gonna play his flute to try to drown out the sounds of whipping.
So yeah, some of the Vistani kind of like that are milling around outside kind of eye you up, and they one comes up to you and he says, do you have any wine?
Fresh out.
Can we get you some? We're kind of low. We haven't gotten our shipment, but
Oh, I've heard that's a problem. Some inn in town was saying the same thing.
How unfortunate.
Cannot imagine living in this place without access to booze. Need to fix this. This is like the most horrible problem they have.
It's a common. What's the term? A common right to have booze,
well, everything is about wine, right?
and you're denied your common right.
Okay. So this goes on for a long time. This whipping.
Yes, yeah, I
And
don't
you-
wanna
and you
interfere
actually
with
hear
local
Arabelle.
politics, but whatever.
Yeah, you hear Arabelle say, "Please, that's enough." And the tent opens, and they throw the young man, and he kind of lands at your feet, and he looks like he's been just whipped for. He's got these stripes all over him, and so he kind of picks himself up and he walks away.
Scratch will push one of the medical ointments from the medical bag into his hand and say, "This may help."
He's walking away. It can't be that bad.
So Lewis comes out. He's like, "All right, everybody, come on back in."
Okay.
Got a little afraid now, but
Right.
whatever. We'll go back in.
He says, I wanted to please have a seat, and we'll pour you some wine. Would you like some wine?"
I thought you were running out of wine, or out of wine.
Well, we're getting close. We're getting close to that.
Well, I don't want to be.
But we have enough for you. You brought our daughter back, and so Arabelle's like, she says, my future is with them, Father.
Excuse
Oh
me.
God, no. No.
She says, I want to
Excuse
go with
me,
them. I can help
Big
them. I can help them defeat Strahd.
That's what the cards
Well,
told
the
us.
prophecy did say that. It didn't say how, but it did say that.
So she looks like she's got this begging face. Please, they don't want me, but I want to go anyway. And Luvish says to her, "You can't go. You're 6 years old. You can't go with a bunch of strangers."
Oh, thank God.
And all men.
She's like, "If you don't let me, I'll run away." And Luvish looks at her. He's like, "Did you see what just happened to that?" He says, "Don't think I won't take the whip to you, young lady." And she whispers something in Vistani under her breath. And she says, "You can't put a curse on me, young lady." So I'm sorry for her behavior. She's quite obstinate. So
Oh, kids talk back to their parents all the time.
So so she begins to kind of open her mouth again, and he takes his hand and he like kind of covers up her mouth. She says, "Well," he says, "as a reward for your bringing her back, I will allow you to take an item from the treasure wagon."
How about if we take the treasure out and take the wagon?
You
They must be really
don't
valuable.
need a
to these
wagon.
people.
Yeah, we don't have horses yet.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
you need horses?
Nope, no, we don't.
We're gonna
I
look
say
at
we
your
see
treasure.
what's. I say we see what's in this treasure wagon and then debate on bartering for something
You're
else.
welcome. As a token of our gratitude, we let you have anything you want out of there. It is just off to the north, the wagon, the blue wagon.
Okay.
And she,
Sure,
I,
we'll take
so
a
Thank
look.
you very much.
he takes you out there, and he's got the keys, and he begins. It's got 2 padlocks on it, and he unlocks the wagon, and so in it there's a wooden chest, an iron chest, a jewelry box. There's a wooden throne, and
Guys, we need to.
there's
take that
also
road.
something else in a box that is glowing.
Scratch will start casting detect
Rituals,
magic.
magic.
Yeah, yeah. We may as well both do it.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff here.
Leafly will just kind of start rummaging through the boxes. Like the yeah, the chests.
Yeah, so you find one chest has 1200 EP, and each coin is stamped with the profile of Strahd. You find the iron chest containing 650 gold, an onyx jewelry box with gold filigree worth 250 gold, containing 6 pieces of jewelry worth 50 gold, and a potion of poison in a vial worth 100, a wooden throne with gold inlay and decorative stones, a rolled up 10-foot rug with an exquisite unicorn motif, a small wooden box containing 12 potions and elixirs, and there's another item that you find in a small.
Wait, are we getting all of this? stuff?
No, you get to
So we
choose.
get to
Okay.
pick something.
You get to choose. Let's see here.
Does that mean one potion or elixir, or we can choose the box?
Yeah, you get the box. So
Okay.
Okay, let's.
Oh, okay, wow.
Well,
That's best choice so far, but let's hear what this other thing is.
I thought I had a handout for it, but I can't find it. Damn it!
Hey, if we could get someone to drink that potion of poison, it would do horrible things to them.
We slip it into somebody's tea.
It looks like a potion of healing, also, so you might be able to get them to drink it that way. They are nasty, really, really nasty, actually. They do a lot. If you're Elcon's
Okay.
even if you succeed, it only lowers the damage. It's horrible. Oh, that's there?
Yes.
Wow.
Holy symbol of Ravenkind.
Throw everything else in the trash.
Can anybody use it? I think we only have one person who can attune to it.
I think, I think Kamari might be able to, because they have one paladin level or something.
It's a platinum amulet shaped like the sun with a large crystal embedded in the center.
Good times.
Yeah, superpowers.
vampire, turn undead, and sunlight.
Old vampire. We can say it with that.
Oh, and it specifically does say it is sunlight.
There. That's, yeah. We need that to fight Strahd. So hopefully somebody can use it.
Amari can. He does have at least one level in Paladin. So we're gonna take this for him.
Yeah.
I guess so.
We have to take
That's
it.
so hilarious. We don't have a freaking cleric.
Hmm.
And we have someone who can barely use it.
That is my plan if Orion ever dies, is to come back as cleric.
Oh, goodbye, Orion.
Kill me in my sleep.
Take this healing push.
So you guys hear Arabelle crying as you from a distance in this wagon when you're in the wagon here. If you need horses or whatever too, you can certainly take a horse.
Just
Yeah,
one.
Nice try.
Well,
Something
we
else
can at least
to
take
take
one
care of.
horse to carry stuff if we need it.
It's one more thing to feed and take care of, and it's going to be left alone when we go places, and it's something going to kill and eat it.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, we can have Arabelle stand behind and watch it.
No.
We're not taking a 6-year-old with us. And a horse.
Well, so her dad did say no, didn't
Yeah, so how much do we believe in this, the visions of that this Stabby seer or not? Because she's supposed to be able to help us somehow.
Well, I suppose at this point there's no reason to doubt her.
I think it hurts more to not believe her than to believe her.
That's a good point.
Yeah, the symbol is the diviner card, so we just got that one checked off too.
And the item.
Well, he has dreams. I mean, maybe they'll get better. And we can just check in every now and then.
That makes
But-
sense.
That would make a lot more sense.
Yeah.
She
So,
would be our source
Yeah, I
for
mean the
news
dad
and
doesn't
stuff.
want her to go anyway. He's not going to let you take her
Right.
voluntarily.
Yeah.
Is-
Well, we don't want her. out
Is the
there.
mother out of the picture?
What's that, John?
Is the mother out of the picture?
There was no mother.
So she's even more precious.
Yeah, you can hear her crying from outside.
We'll get over it. Get used to disappointment. That's life.
Yeah, that's exactly right. This won't be the first. I mean, this won't be the last.
Wow, you guys are hard.
I know. We've been jaded since we've been in Barovia.
It's starting to get to you.
All right. Well, we made our pick.
I can also make bars of soap. This is
Leave
important.
a few of those
Bars
behind.
of soap.
Yes, is my magical alchemy powers. I can create soap.
Wow, that's
You'd rather have an
pretty
antidote,
useful
I guess.
stuff
So,
there.
Chief, whatever your name is,
Luskin.
Gesundheit.
Arabelle. Luska, wasn't that the guy that tossed her in the water?
Udo.
Uh,
That was Pluto.
What's the question?
I don't know anymore.
What's
forgot-
her,
I
what's
forgot
her
what you said.
father's name?
His name's Luskin. What are you guys doing here?
We made our choice. This is probably what we were looking for. Thank you.
So Yeah. So
You
as
better, you might want to put a leash on her.
as you guys leave, she from the top, as you go down the hill, she just stands there and watches you leave. Tears
I wave,
streaming down her
blow a
face.
kiss. We'll be back later.
She's like, the prophecy.
What are we supposed to do here?
Should we go find out about that prophecy?
Well, I was waiting for her to tell us things, and she didn't say anything.
Perhaps if we stay the night here, the journal will have something useful.
Oh, that actually is not a bad idea. Rest up a little bit.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
actually like
So we
midday.
turn around, trudge back up.
Oh, okay, we'll stay.
Yeah, it's like midday because you guys left in the morning to go down to the lake.
We're very sleepy.
And we've been through like 2 pretty tough fights. Some of us were almost drowned.
And then there's those dumb spiders.
Yeah, they offer you to stay. You're welcome to. They have you can stay in one of the homes because they are currently empty since there are several that are out looking for Arabelle. So you guys want to stay for the rest of the
Yeah,
day
why not?
and rest?
Yeah.
Maybe
Hey,
we could
anything
go-
fixed?
No, you just hear grumbling about not enough wine, like they're running out of wine.
Why do I have a feeling that we're eventually going to have to check into that? Because that seems to be a recurring theme that everybody's complaining about wine shortages, and there must be a reason why. Perhaps it is significant.
Must be hard to grow grapes somewhere like this.
For the detoxing.
Or maybe something's amiss.
Well, yeah, let's spend the day.
Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of coming and going. The Vistani are kind of nomads, but this is one of the very small establishments. They stay here.
Yeah, I was going to ask him, have they
Yeah.
been here all long, or what's the deal?
They've been here a very long time, and so, and they're friendly, and you do find out that many of them are agents of Strahd, and that's
Oh, no wonder they're outside of town then.
yeah, they're kind of on his side. That's why they are not allowed in town.
That would make sense.
Okay, so you guys spend the day. You get rested up, and you head back to town. I'm assuming.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, your trip through the woods is uneventful. The next morning you head out. Arabelle did not.
Why do I have a sinking suspicion that we're going to regret that?
Oh, well, in the morning we do check if there's anything new in her dream journal.
Nope.
We tried.
So where are you guys headed in town here?
Yeah, what are we gonna do now? Are we gonna still look for the missing employees?
Do we have any clues as to their whereabouts?
We'd have to go back to the Burgermeister's manor and question
Oh
people.
yeah,
I
we
think.
never did. We never did question because I know there was a servant in the kitchen when we came into the back door. We never questioned that person.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
There's also the matter of the Isaac fellow that seems obsessed with what's her face?
Yeah, not to mention the fact that he steals bones
Irina.
and makes freakish dolls.
Well, he didn't steal the bones.
Oh, I thought he's the one that stole it. Oh no, that's right. The guy with
Maju.
yeah, that's right. But he did it. Didn't he do it for Isaac?
No, he
No.
he was not he was locked up because he wasn't happy.
Oh, that's right.
Not
He was
not
in that
because he
little room.
yeah.
Yeah, he stole the bones for himself.
That's right. That's right.
All right, so you guys head back into town, and you see you notice a sign that says there's going tomorrow. There's going to be the fair, and everyone in town is required to attend. Where's
That's right. The Festival of the Blazing Sun.
Sounds like a good time to rummage through their stuff. I don't know why we would do that, but just pointing that out.
Yeah, and so as you're walking through town, you are in the middle of the street. You are stopped by none other than this fellow. He has one arm.
No legs. Below the knee.
Right. Yeah. So he has this dead look to him, like he's one of those that does not have a soul. And he stops you in the street. He's got a couple of these guards with him. And he's carrying a battle axe. He's got his arm looks like it's flammable. He's got kind of like a tough guy look to him. And so he's kind of standing there in the middle of the street. He's kind of impeding your.
You've stuck me in a wall. Thank you.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you.
You are.
The name is Isaac Stranzi. You've been hired by my father. Actually, the Burgermeister. It's not his father. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, wait, what?
Yeah, you've been hired by the Burgermeister to find the missing employees. Is that right?
Yes.
So he moves a little bit closer to you, and he says, "You also brought someone with you into town. Is that not correct?"
What does one have to do with the other?
I asked the questions. You
Doesn't
answer
mean
the
we
questions.
have to answer. I ask questions too. And I'm probably smarter than you. So
Did
my
you not?
questions are better.
So he kind of looks annoyed. Did you not bring someone with you into town, a young lady?
Did we not bring someone with us?
Did
I
you?
don't think we not did it.
Who's on first?
Two children in an orphanage. Well, they're in the orphanage now. We didn't bring an orphanage with them, but yeah.
Where is the young lady?
And you
With their brother in the orphanage.
Where is she?
That's a very existential question. Where are any of us?
Yeah, we really don't have
We don't
any
keep
idea.
track of everybody.
She's a free
What's it
person.
to you?
So it's like the young lady that you came into town with 2 days ago. The Burgermeister said she was with you. Where is she now?
Well, we've been
Again,
waiting for a
why?
while.
Because I want to talk to her.
Oh, well,
Well,
good luck with that.
you talk to us. If we run into her again, we can ask her and let her know. If we don't, then we don't.
So he comes up to you and he says, if I find that you're lying to me and you know where she is, you will be punished.
Look, do you need a hand?
I'll be watching you. So he backs up and he orders the town guard to walk in the other direction.
Gleefully slow claps the whole time.
You can't watch us if you're walking away.
You guys are the worst, I'm telling you.
Or Isaac.
People doing really poor jobs trying to intimidate. Against people who have no charisma.
Yeah, he is. Isaac is the kind of the strong man in town. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
he's supposed to be a real asshole, right?
Yeah, everyone is afraid of him, and he's very intimidating, or tries to be. But obviously, you're not going to intimidate adventurers, right? But he's looking for
Sounds
Irina.
like nobody would miss him if something terrible happened to him.
Do you remember?
Like your challenge?
Do you remember the dolls?
Yes.
Yep, he's a freak.
Yeah, that was his room.
Right. What a weirdo.
Do we know it was his room?
Yeah, I thought somebody told us that.
It wasn't labeled or anything.
But yeah, he's looking for her. So just let you guys know.
But we really don't know where did she go after we.
You guys took her to the church.
You're in the church.
We don't know if she's still there. We've been gone.
It's the safest place. It's the safest place in Barovia for her at the moment.
She's a free person. She can come and go as she pleases.
You know, if she carried those bones, she could just go wherever, I think.
I don't know if it works that way.
Yeah, the bones have to stay in the St. Andrew's Church. That's kind of the.
Yeah, I
You
would
can't
kind of
take the
assume
bones,
it's the case,
yeah.
but
Regardless, not our problem. So what do we want to do?
it will eventually become our problem. I have a feeling.
So, I mean,
Do we
at
want
this.
to?
Oh, go ahead. I'll let you guys.
Do we want to again investigate the butler and the maid or whoever they were? Do we want to leave town and go find that vineyard? Do we want to just hang out?
Well, we should probably
That
handle
cool is?
one problem at a time. So I would suggest if we've already accepted that issue of finding this missing servants, we should probably finish that task first. So maybe we go back to the Meisterburger's mansion and question the staff. That is still
If we
there.
hurry, we could probably catch up to Lefty.
Yeah.
I mean, he's in the employment. We could question him now.
This is true.
Yeah, so he would be at the Burgermeister's mansion.
Well, back there, I suppose.
You guys are here. Oh, you're upstairs. Okay.
I'm in his room.
No, that's
this
not his
isn't
room. His,
I don't think his has a mirror.
no, his room is the one to the south. So okay, so you guys knock on the door, and he actually comes to the door. I'm gonna move you guys down to.
Hi, it's us again.
I guess we're not. I guess we're gonna be Anthony free tonight, huh?
Yeah, he kind of left a message saying that he's still with it with the kid. The kid's not cooperating. He says he's just kind of giving up.
Well, you know, there's always a mallet.
I like the way
Sleeper
you
hold.
Well, there's a reason why. There's a reason why, Scott, you didn't have any children, isn't there?
Oh yeah.
You're not a
A
fan.
couple drops of.
You're not a
brandy
fan of
there.
children, are you?
I always say if they're small enough, there's always the microwave. If they're too big for that, there's the oven.
All right.
Okay, pie man.
Yeah, that's harsh.
Either that or military academy.
That's harsh. Yeah.
Boarding school.
All right. Yeah. So he says, "Oh, you've come back to tell me what you've done with her."
Nope.
You're Isaac, otherwise known as Lefty.
I go by Isaac. That's correct.
Right. So Lefty, we have some questions for you. And we are empowered by the Burgermeister to ask them.
What questions do you have?
Guys?
What did you do with the butler?
Oh, you're talking about the missing staff,
Yeah, exactly. How many people are missing?
the two, the male and the female. So he says, if you're looking for a lead, I would suggest you check Lady Fiona Watcher. She's well known an enemy of the Burgermeister. And he kind of steps out the door and he points down the street to her. You might want to check and see if she knows anything.
Why would she kidnap two servants? What possible use they be to her?
Well, rumor has it she's running some kind of cult in town, and she's trying to take over all of Vallacki. And this is just one more thing that she's probably responsible for. She's very diabolical.
Very easy to cast blame like that.
Diabolical.
Don't really see it. Don't really see the
No.
benefit. How diabolical it is to kidnap a butler and a maid, or bring them over to her side, or whatever it is. So when was the last time you saw either of these individuals?
I don't know. I don't work in the kitchen.
Well, butler would be all over the house, not just in the kitchen.
I don't. Yeah, I don't deal with that.
Three times
Pretty poor of you to talk down on your coworkers.
Yeah. So you've never seen the butler or the maid.
All I know is that they're missing. I've given you
You're
a
not being
lead.
very cooperative.
I've given you a
Well, you have a
lead.
lead, I suppose.
Why don't you run along and check it out?
Actually, we have permission to question the servants of the house, so we'll be coming in.
By all means.
Step aside.
So as he kind of steps, and he kind of just do what you have to do.
I guess we should just interview what remaining staff there is,
Right.
or something.
Yeah. So there's a maid and a cook in here, and there's currently a dinner going on, and they're performing a meal service, and they're kind of rushing back and forth with food and whatnot down the hall from the kitchen to this room here.
We were only told not to go in the attic, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Leely's gonna head back upstairs
Okay.
while you guys talk to people. I'm gonna snoop around a bit more.
Bundles of twigs.
Yeah, Isaac's like, you should stay out of the attic. That freak is up there. Victor. Oh, by the way, he was supposed to marry. He was supposed to marry a Stella, but she turned out to be a freak too.
What do you mean by
Wait a minute, yeah.
Like
Go back.
Lady Fiona's daughter, Stella. And so he has this kind of like arrogant look, like she went crazy. And he kind of makes this circle around his ear, like.
So wait a minute, there's somebody named Victor stuck up in the attic?
Yeah, that's the burgomaster's son.
And when you say he and Stella are freaks, can you be more specific?
No, he has no interest in. He's the son. He does what he wants up there. He's playing with magic or whatnot.
Oh, he's a freak because he's magical.
It's not what I said. You implied that. He
It's
is.
an easy assumption.
He spends a lot of time up there by himself. So the burgomaster decided to try to marry him off to the lady of Fiona's Watcher's daughter, Stella, to try to patch things up between the two houses. And it didn't work out. Stella ended up being insane, demented, and Victor had no interest in her whatsoever. She went mad. Fiona had to lock her away. No one's seen her for years.
oh, both kids are locked away?
Yeah, it sounds like Romeo and Juliet to me.
Yeah, but the Strahd version.
Yeah, it's the Rob version. We all know how that ends.
Well, that's great. Not relevant to our investigation.
There are so many. I've never seen so many NPCs in one game.
All right, who's going to talk to the? Who's going to do the talking that actually can maybe persuade people to give us information?
This looks nice, Scratch says as he walks through the door.
See, what is my? I don't think my charisma's that great. Yeah, my charisma's only 11.
Better than mine.
So you're gonna talk to the maid.
-1.
You're gonna grab the maid when she's coming down the hall.
Sure.
No,
Yeah. So she's like, just a minute. So she kind of goes into the room, and about 5 minutes later, she comes back out, and she's like, what? May I help you with something?
Yes, sweetheart. What's your name, first of all?
It's Gladys.
Well, Gladys, we were in charge by your employer, the Burgermeister, to investigate the disappearing servants.
Well, we're very busy right now. We're short staff, obviously.
You, I'm sure, can spare a few moments to find
What
the missing
questions do you
friends,
have?
can't you?
They never showed up for work.
When was the last time you saw them?
3 days ago.
And what was their state of mind at the time that they disappeared?
They were fine the next day. Then the next day they didn't come in. I don't know what else to tell you.
Has there been any drama amongst any of you?
They didn't quit. If that's what you're suggesting.
How about interpersonal relations with fellow staff members? Do you guys all get along?
No, I don't know what happened to them. They just disappeared.
So here one day, gone the next, sort of thing?
That's right. I have to go now.
Fine.
So she kind of runs off. And
Quick to dismiss an interrogation. That is one demerit for her. That's
She's
making me
guilty.
suspicious.
Obviously, she's guilty.
She's guilty.
She's being evasive.
Let's see if we can't find servants' quarters somewhere around here.
That's a good idea. Yeah, because if the butler didn't do it, then it's always the maid.
I think I found them.
Where are you? I don't know. Scratch. Yeah. So, yes, you go through their stuff.
I guess he's.
Just rifle through
Do
their
two of
stuff.
them look like they have not been slept in recently or something?
Well, there's got to be separate quarters for the men and the women. That can't be.
Well,
They
not
can't all
necessarily.
stay in there.
They're
That
probably
would be
all. Yeah,
inappropriate.
yeah, that's. They don't always stay here every night.
Alright, well, if we're gonna find anything, it's probably gonna be in here. As in
Right.
physical clues.
Yeah, let's look around for some clues.
Is there like, yeah, so it's just simple beds and. Yeah, so the butler and the Baroness, lady in waiting. So, so you find you go through their trunks and there's just, staff clothing and uniforms.
So nothing significant.
Yeah. So, I mean, you talk
So
to
they
the.
didn't take any. They didn't take any clothes with them.
No, this is pretty much like you stay here. I mean, you don't. They may not live here, but they can stay here.
Okay, well then that's something else we should check. We should see where we can find out where they live.
In such important roles, they might know something useful to this enemy that Isaac suggested we speak with.
She tells you, the cook tells you where they live, but
So
that
we can check out their place and then also look into this lady Wachter. This is the second time we've heard her name too, isn't it?
Yeah, the Baron ranted about her.
Yeah, a little too much, but
okay. So I'll just save you guys some time. So you guys go to their homes, and there's no evidence of any kind of. They're just missing.
okay. So looks like we're gonna have to check out.
And no one saw or spoke to them.
No.
Right before they disappeared.
They were going to work.
So either they ran away or they were kidnapped.
This is a very cold trail. Let's go and see what this lady Wachter has to say.
I, for one, am very curious.
All right. So you guys head over to her mansion. And the house seems disgusted with itself. There's a slouching roof that hangs over furrowed gables of moss-covered walls sag and bulge under the weight of the vegetation. As you study the house, the sullen countenance, you hear the edifice actually groan, only when you realize the extent of which the house hates what it has become. I think I have a video here for you.
See, the house has feelings.
I don't trust any of these houses.
Not after your trauma, right?
Wachter-Haus.
Like German.
It actually be Wachter-Haus.
I kind of want that for a game room right there. The table and the chairs.
It doesn't look too bad inside.
Yeah, I was
I was
gonna say, it
gonna
looks
say,
really nice.
Looked cozy enough.
I'm telling you, all the nobles live pretty well.
It's a pretty nice place, actually. Kind of dark though.
But cozy.
All right, this is going to be our new base of operations after we murder everyone in this cult.
Hmm.
All right, let me move you over there. I put Arabelle there just in
Get
case.
the hell out of here, kid.
Just in case she was with you. I was thinking maybe she would stow away in your backpack, but
Well, that's what I was waiting for her to follow us anyway.
I'm not gonna get to creep around the upstairs.
what did you want to look?
I just wanted to go back through
Yeah,
Isaac's
you
room.
guys went through that last time. You didn't really find anything up there.
Did we actually go through his room? I thought we kind of stopped
We
before
found
we.
a sword on the bottom of his chest that was just an ordinary sword.
Yeah.
So he lost his
Aw.
sword. And I had said that I wanted Cloudhopper to start tearing the heads off the dolls.
Okay.
So-
Nice. Just antagonize him.
Yeah, I don't know what he's done about that in the meantime.
All right, then never mind. Yeah.
So you arrive at the house here.
So how do we want to approach this? Do we want to do the direct route? Do we want to try some subterfuge? Do we want to try to sneak in? What's the plan? We could just, or we could also just find a hiding spot and just observe, see who comes and goes. Personally, I'm always for the direct approach, but that's not always the best idea.
Rob, are you still moving us over?
Are you on the map?
I'm just seeing black.
Really?
Yeah, you missed Deacon.
Oh, you're not even on the map. Damn it!
I thought our party looked like we were a little small.
I thought it was just missing Anthony. But okay, let me.
Yeah, I did too.
Let me grab you. Put you on.
Well, meeting her will let us form opinions, I suppose.
Well, that leads to my next question. If we meet her, do we want to tell her why we're here, or do we want to play stupid and just say we're here to introduce ourselves, or how do we want to do that? Or do we want to be more direct and say, what'd you do with the missing servants, lady?
We probably shouldn't be that direct.
Scratch is gonna. Well, are we heading inside now? I have this potion that will let me monitor her
We can't just
thoughts.
walk in.
Yeah, I don't want to just walk in. I would
I mean, we need to knock first.
knock. All right, yeah, so if we're going to do a direct but subtle approach, we will move up to the front door and knock on the door.
Is there any subtlety for you guys at all?
Not really.
As we knock on the door, as the door
This
is knocked
is our
on,
subtlety.
Scratch is going to drink the potion of mind reading.
Mm-hmm.
This is us being subtle.
Candy Graham.
Okay, so the front door is obviously locked, and it has reinforced bronze bands. You knock on the door, and
Sturdy.
and it's what seems like an eternity. A woman comes to the door and opens it, and she says, "May I help you?" And she's kind of in a hurry, like she's preoccupied with something. May I help you?
Can I tell what she's preoccupied with from her surface thoughts?
She's she's occupied with some kind of it's like a task or something that she's involved in, but you can't tell exactly what it is. She says, may I help you?
Hello, my lady. We are passing adventurers coming through town, and we just wanted to pay our respects to the most noble house of Wachter.
What? She said,
Really? That's what you decided to go with, is subtle?
Why not?
Hey, the Burgermeister sent us to look for a couple of missing employees. You've been fingered as a possible suspect. Can we talk to you?
wow, that's a 180.
I thought we weren't going to be that direct.
She says, I can't
balance
talk to
out your subtlety.
you. Have to come back another time. We're having a book club right now. And she closes the door.
Oh, I love books.
You hear it as she slams the door in your face, and you hear it lock.
No, that's just rude.
Oh, Professor, what was she thinking right as I said that?
She was like, panicky.
She's hiding something.
Very suspicious. Very, very suspicious.
There you go. That's why I did that. Took her off guard.
I think that if we're going to find those people alive,
Oh,
or
let's-
any sign of them, we should enter this house now.
Let's see if we can find another entrance.
See if we can sneak around. Maybe there's a back door. Or
There
something.
does look like there may be a path this way.
There's no windows we can see in.
No, the windows are all like boarded over.
Here, a rear entrance.
Was she knows what was around her neck?
Was
No, what is it?
Did she actually have a familiar around her neck?
That was a good
She did.
creature.
Yeah,
What's that?
she did.
Okay.
Never trust somebody that has a familiar. No offense.
It's her imp, right? Is that?
We got like half
Ours
our party has a familiar.
Ours aren't familiars.
Oh well. What does Orion know? Like he knows.
You didn't get. I mean, she just poked her head out, so you didn't really get a good look at her.
She was purple.
Yes.
They're locked.
Of course. It is barred.
That I cannot lift.
Can it be disbarred? Is the bar? I'm assuming the bar is on the inside.
Be kind of useless on the outside.
Yeah.
And I suppose,
Yeah.
I suppose that's kind of a stupid question.
That's just,
Well,
This'll keep them out.
Although, yeah, maybe they're trying to keep something in.
This seems to be the only entrance other than the front. Or the chimney.
Well, does anybody have?
Well, there was another door off to the east that it looks like it goes down to the basement.
Oh, okay. Let's
This?
try that.
No, up here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I thought that looked like a door could be.
Yeah, it's one of those outside, like to the access to the basement.
cellar?
Type. Yeah,
Is that locked?
of course.
Of course it is.
There's a door by where Deacon's standing right now.
Yeah, he's right in front of the door.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah,
That was a
that fails.
at another that was actually a 19 and an 18.
They fail. You need a 20.
Wow. Okay.
Well, we could always try to strong arm it, but that would kind of defeat the purpose of subtlety, wouldn't it? Or does anybody
She's
else?
going to subtly erase all clues as to their whereabouts if we don't get inside.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. Can Orion see if he can break down the door?
Oh, here, borrow this crowbar.
Oh, okay, that's even better. I'd like to do it as quietly as possible, of course, but I know that's not always the case. Is that an athletics check?
Yeah.
And the crowbar gives me advantage, right?
There's no quiet what you're doing. You know that, right?
Well, if you just
Yeah.
wedge your crowbar,
That's just
rather
wishful
than
thinking.
ramming into it, I can wedge a crowbar in and try to pry open. The prying it is a lot quieter than ramming into it with my full force.
Okay.
Yeah, is it padlocked from the outside, or is it like an internal lock?
It's barred from the inside. That fails.
Off day. Next, I hand the crowbar to somebody else.
I mean, there are windows. I mean, they are.
Okay, which window? Let's go into one of the windows on the back of the house, maybe.
If we can just get like a crack in the window so I can see inside,
Yeah.
and then I can unbar the door from the inside.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you have mage hand?
I have Misty Step.
Okay.
I just need to see where I'm going up to 30 feet away.
That works.
And I
All right, let's
could
just make
bring 3 other people with me right away, but if we just get close to an actual door, I can go in, unbar the door, and let everyone else in.
Yeah, let's just punch a little hole in one of the windows, doing as little damage as possible, and then move the curtain or whatever aside.
Okay, Leafly will take the crowbar.
Just like cough when you punch the window. I mean,
Whoops, what happened?
Well, you said they're boarded up. Leafly will take the crowbar and just try to like bend one of the boards
Okay.
just enough to peek in.
Yeah, it makes a loud cracking sound.
Oh well, we'll go quick.
Which window are you trying to do here?
One is close to like this back door.
Which?
We'll go through this door back here.
Okay, so you're gonna do this window?
Yeah, that's the closest one.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's in there?
Everyone else get ready to breach.
Or run.
SWAT team style.
So when you look in there, Leafly, you hear voices on the other side, and they sound a little panicked as you pry open the window.
No, I don't need an athletics.
No.
Okay, I want to try to angle myself so I can like see right in front of this door. Because that's where I'm gonna try to Misty Step right in front of the door, and then I'm gonna remove the barricade.
Hold on a second. There's
You did hear the part where you said you could hear panicked voices, right?
yeah.
When you peer inside, make sure you go boogly boogly.
Well, they're gonna be very panicked voices when we all just charge in.
Hey, we got like the Baron's permission, and they don't like her, so we can probably get away with it.
So when you get the window open enough to see what's inside, you can see there's 4 servants in there, and they are starting to move to the door. These tokens
Okay.
are so huge. It's ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, they're starting to move towards the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna kind of let everyone know. That I see servants going to the door.
Yeah, so they open the door up and they go through, and you can see them like panicking, and they're yelling for help.
Oh, they're going farther in. They're not coming to this door.
No.
They're running away, of course.
Okay.
There is
Well, do
no
we-
more surprise.
Do we still want to go through with this, or do we want to run now and come back later?
I feel like the law is kind
Well,
of.
you might as well come in. Might as well go in now. In
Okay.
for a penny, in for a pound. And we know that the law hates these people anyway, so they're not going to bother us.
I'm gonna burn one of my phase steps and misty step right in front of on the inside of this door as close as I can see
Well,
it.
there's another door in the way, so the best you can go is here inside the servants' quarters.
Okay.
And they've closed the door behind them.
And that's here, right?
Yeah. And you hear a voice, go away, intruder. I'm armed.
And this door is locked.
That door is not locked next to you.
Yeah, fuck it.
Do you want to go? You want to open it for you?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have I have let's just get rid of that.
You're so bad at this.
Oh, it's right there.
Okay. Yeah, so you open that door and it looks like it's just a vestibule where the
Okay, well I know I'm trying to go this way to get to my.
you're gonna unlock that.
That's
one.
the. That's the. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Okay, so you open the back door. Alright, and then
Well, they know we're here, and apparently they're armed. So, if we want to keep going, it's now or never.
Let's try not to kill anyone.
So the door is open now.
yeah, you thieves can come in.
Burglars, we haven't stolen anything yet. Or unlawful entryers. No, we have the law. We're just entryers.
Oh, this is just the
Servants.
servants' quarters. Okay.
Yeah,
Sure,
you
they
spook the servants.
Those are doors.
And you said those doors are locked too.
Yeah, the one in front of you is locked.
Is that where the voice came from?
Yeah, that's where they ran off to.
Okay.
Oh, lock picker.
Big.
What? You want me to try to get the one?
Yeah, another door.
The one they ran through?
Is that's the one they ran through, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, Rob, I
Yeah.
didn't get a chance to ask, but there's nothing in 5e about retrying. Do you allow it for certain things, like opening locks?
Yeah, you get one chance.
One chance? Okay.
Unless somebody else tries.
There we go.
And what's the point of rolling if you're eventually gonna keep trying and eventually get it?
Well, I mean, like in 3.5, the difficulty went up every time you failed,
Oh, okay.
and also the depending on how much time you could take a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
Unless
Take-
there was an
take
absolute
10,
chance.
take
to
20
fail.
or whatever.
Yeah, take 10, take 20, if you had the actual amount of time.
Yeah, I like the idea of
Just
just
no
trying
ways.
once and then because there's always usually another way to open a door. Like so you could if you can't pick it, then you can
But-
smash it down.
I mean, it's not just opening locks, but yeah, that's
I use my head.
an obvious thing, anyways. All right, so I got a 22 this time.
Yeah. So you get it open.
Well, I will step back. Go ahead.
Shove
So,
Ryan into the. It's
Yeah,
a closet.
it's a closet. There's all kinds. There's boots and linen and whatnot.
Huh.
that's the way they went.
No, They went through where Orion's at, that door to the south.
I really thought that was.
This door.
That's right. I thought they
Oh,
went
you
through
broken
there.
into their fine shoe closet, so. Just make a
Oh,
note
there's
of
another
that.
door over here.
This house confuses me.
Yeah, this map is tight.
Is there anything in like a fine green in the closet?
There is a coat.
I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, there's a coat. And also, there's a green apron. You want that?
Yeah, anything green, I'll just stuff in my pack.
You only wear green?
Yeah.
So officially now you are a thief.
Yeah.
Okay.
It brings out my eyes.
Just want to make sure we clarify that.
Yep, this has now escalated.
All right.
This is a
Scratch will check
cult.
the door right next to him, since he expects
We don't
it to be
know
like a
that.
kitchen or something.
We
So
actually
not open
were
the door.
specifically told the words cult.
Yeah, by somebody else who was
Equally
broke
suspicious.
in.
Well, Lady
Gonna take one person's word?
Lady Fiona said she has her book club.
Uh-huh.
Everybody knows book clubs are cults.
With her little demon
Yeah.
wrapped around her neck.
Yeah.
Right, so what about this door to the east here?
It is not locked.
Open sesame. Ooh, it's full of stuff.
It's a storage room,
Oh, there's stuff. Oh, there's another door.
and there's crates labeled "The Wizard of Wines."
Oh. We could sell this at a premium.
So
How
it
many
was-
crates?
Looks like 4. There's
Wow.
wine barrels. The wine barrels have the winery's name on them, and then with the Red Dragon Crush too. And there's also drinking water, and
Are they all full?
no, those are mostly empty.
Okay. All right. Scratch will take one bottle that is intact.
Okay, so you guys hear the front door open, and lots of footsteps running out the front door.
Oh,
Just
damn it.
find less witnesses.
I'm so bad at this.
Try this door to the south.
Oh my god.
Someone run Orion.
It's not
use
locked.
Your super
Most of these internal doors are not locked. There's
Okay. Let's open that one.
yeah, let me get that for you.
Kitchen.
This, for some reason, they didn't have this map. I had to do all the lighting on this map for some reason. I was not happy about that.
So gold plate too.
Try this door.
So you are
There's
in a
another one
kitchen,
from the entry.
obviously. Yeah, you're in a kitchen there.
It's trying to maybe catch someone. Ah, there's too many doors.
I know, it's crazy. It's a set of stairs that go up.
Try this door to the south.
And that's where the staff left. They left the door open.
Okay. It's gonna close the door, I guess.
Lock
behind
it.
them
Lock it.
And put the bar back in place.
You
Yeah.
can get back in.
All right.
Now we can take our time with searching this place.
You chased off the staff. Who knows where they're going, right? Maybe
Probably
they'll come
go have
back
a drink.
with They might come back.
Isaac.
Leafly's gonna go and rebar the back door too.
Okay.
Now let's find this book club.
Open the door to the west.
I say we try to get in the cellar.
Right.
Well, that stairs goes up to the next floor.
I really hope it's not a you gotta go up to go down house again.
Is that nice snuggy room?
So this is looks like a very nice
Hastily abandoned dinner.
dining room. Yeah. Ornate table stretches the room. There's a crystal chandelier hanging above it. Silverware is tarnished. The dishes are chipped. Yet all is quite elegant. There's 8 chairs. Their backs are adorned with sculpted elk horns. Surround the table. Arched windows make the lattice work of iron and glass look out of Look out onto a small fog-swept estate. So it looks like the staff was in here earlier, before you guys chased him off.
Scratch wants to check this door in the kitchen real quick, because maybe the pantry has a hole leading to the cellar. He wants to check this door over here.
That one? Okay, it's not locked. And that seems to be a pantry of some kind.
I guess he'll take a look through it while other people are doing their business.
Yeah, it's a small pantry. It's got some just food stuff in there.
Leafly's gonna open this door here.
Kitchen. Spotless kitchen.
Another?
Preparing meals. So there's a wash basin in the northeast corner. There's a slender door in the west wall. Wait, that's in the wrong one. No, I'm in the wrong. I'm sorry.
Like 2 kitchens.
Sorry. No.
There's couches and chairs.
No, I gave you the wrong description. No, that's a den. So it's got wood paneling. There's rugs, furnishings. There's a fire going on in there, and mounted above the mantle is an elk's head. Across the tall, slender windows look over the dead gardens.
All right. Scratch is going to check the lounge room. He's going to start looking for secret passages and such.
Okay.
All right. Actually, there's a door we still haven't opened, isn't there? Start with the actual doors.
We got the door up here that probably leads
Yeah,
back
this
to
one.
the servants' quarters.
Okay.
So there's nothing in this room. Could I do like a perception check to look around for like trapdoors or anything?
Yeah, give it a roll.
Yeah, that leads to the servants' quarters.
You find there's a golden goblet that seems like it's quite expensive, and there's a crystal wine decanter and some valuables. They're probably worth about 600 gold with all the. If you want to steal everything.
No, I'm gonna leave those.
Too bulky.
Well, looks like we have to go upstairs.
Let's do it.
Wait, is that Lady Walker standing there?
Okay. Where?
Right there?
No, she's not there. She was there. She's not there now.
Still see
So
the
bizarre.
token.
I still see the token.
It's not there.
Let me try refreshing that.
Yeah,
That's really. Did that.
Well, it's
Another
doing some
day for
weird.
me,
It's like
too.
doing some weird lighting stuff too. Like
I'm seeing after images.
let me move you guys to the stairs here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like there's when you go into a room, the lighting's like a real weird color.
So I was gonna say, I'm like, why is Lady Walker standing there watching us ransack her room?
No. Okay. All right. So you went up the stairs, and so there's a hallway with a window, and there's framed portraits and mirrors, festoon walls surrounding it. Looks like you hear scratching at one of the doors. I think I have a. Let me see if I've got a
video.
I've got scenery. Let's see if I can. No, I'll have to wait on that. Yeah, so to the west, there's scratching on the doors.
Oh boy. Any other animal sounds? Beast monster sounds?
Yeah, you hear meowing.
Oh, release the hounds.
Is someone gonna open that door?
Rat will release the cats.
Leafly will ready his bow. Just in
Yeah.
case.
Warrior types do. Open doors.
Yeah, the double doors are locked on that room. The other room is not.
Open the scratching door.
Okay, that's the double doors.
Oh, okay, never mind. The opposite one, I guess. Uh-ohs.
Trying to grab it.
I'm so confused. What door are we looking at?
Right here in front of Scratch.
And there's a man inside.
Let's see here.
Carl Weathers.
Okay, so yeah, the bedroom is nothing out of the ordinary. There's a bed, and it's one of the sons. He looks at you like, who the hell are you in here? Wait a minute, I remember you. I saw you at the inn. The hell are you doing in our house? Get the hell out of here.
Ask him.
Investigating missing persons.
Get out
I
of
didn't
here.
do it. Save me.
So he kind of comes out. He's like, "What are you doing in our house?"
So how long have you been in this cult?
We're here under orders of the burgomaster.
You can't just enter into our home. Who let you in?
Your mom?
The burgomaster?
So you hear another door open. Let's go and out of the south, and then it's his brother Nikolai. Who are these people? And you want to say that you've seen these guys at the inn. They were drinking there.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Admit to your terrible crimes.
Why would you abduct a butler and a maid?
We don't know what you're talking about.
They never know.
Let me help
How
you
long have you been in this
downstairs.
cult?
He starts to kind of push you, Scratch. Like, go down, get out. What are you guys gonna do here?
I mean, we can leave. I suppose we can leave.
We'll lose any sense of authority.
Yeah, we gotta. harass it.
Stand your ground or die.
Okay.
How
maybe a
far
little-
down? Yeah. Tone it down a bit. How far down am I from him?
You are probably like 10 feet down. What are you guys gonna do here?
You need to stand aside and let us continue our search.
I don't think so.
Otherwise, you'll be arrested.
I don't think you have the authority. We're not letting you in our home.
Here.
We're already in your home, aren't we? Joke's on you.
So he's starting to kind of push you and get a little physical, Scratch.
Leafly's gonna climb up over the railing. I do have a climb speed of 35 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna attempt to grapple him.
Yeah, Scratch is puny. You can't even resist.
Okay,
Just
let's roll
getting
initiative
shoved.
here. just so we have it all together here.
Aw, man. What happened?
So we can add murder to our breaking and entering.
No, we agreed on non-lethal.
This won't be the first kill.
Yeah, they don't have weapons.
Yeah. Okay, well,
It'll be easy.
just wrestle them a little. And then ask
Yeah,
them.
like we have rope. Just grapple them and tie them up.
All right, Scratch, you're up first.
Uh,
Is Kelborn with us? Kelborn, are you with us? Are you playing? Are you there?
N-O.
Is he? His token's up here, right? Is he here?
Yeah, Token's here.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay.
I guess Scratch will try to shove Nikolai towards Leafly and try to help Leafly grapple him, if that's possible.
Okay, he's gonna try to dodge you. Well, you got an 8.
Should I roll?
Yeah, do it. Strength. Okay. So you push him in. You push him into Leafly, and he's like, "What the hell are you doing?"
I don't even know. Quit wriggling.
All right. So I'm assuming Leafly, you grab a hold of him.
Yeah.
Orion.
I will try to grapple the other one.
You're all a bunch of monsters.
That's a what you call it? A athletics check, right?
We're gonna do a contest, and he's gonna try to dodge you. I got a 10. You do a strength, acrobatics,
Athletics.
athletics. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. So you got him. He's grappled.
Give me power.
It's like, get your hands
Sorry.
off me, you filthy
It's
elf.
a chokehold. Just don't resist, and it'll go better for you.
Leafly, you got this guy grappled. What are you gonna do with him?
Oh, I don't have to roll for it. Okay.
No, he's
He's
all in your arms.
Can I attempt to I guess I can't. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to hold him and call for someone to tie him up.
Like put him on the floor, maybe or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, do a strength athletics check. Okay. Yeah. So you manage to get him to the floor, and he's like screaming the whole way. And then you hear in the next room, you hear a female's voice screaming.
Hey, shut up!
Which room is that coming from?
It's coming from this door here.
Okay.
Just gets better all the time. Deacon.
I mean, there's nowhere to go.
Well, Orion's got this one grappled, so really he's kind of in his space almost.
And we would have said for us to tie them up.
Well, I had to throw my rope away because it weighed too much, so I don't have one.
Why even have any? Yes, I do.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I've been roped. I will. Now, if I can make it over here, since he's grappled, can I go through his space?
Yeah. So at this point, I think you guys have got him controlled. So there's no point of
I'm going to tie him up.
dragging this out. So so you have them. You're gonna tie them up.
And gag him.
Okay. So then what are you gonna do with them?
I guess we'll just put them in this room.
Yeah, choose a room.
Make sure there's nothing in it that they can use to escape.
Yeah, it's a bedroom. So you kind of just dump them in there, and they're just kind of fighting it.
We do the hog tie.
Okay.
and tie their legs to their arms.
We'll be back to question you later.
Now think about what you've done.
Now is not the time for snark. There's
No.
also a woman screaming.
Yeah, is that screaming like screaming what's going on, or like help me screaming?
Like terrified scream.
Oh,
So,
I thought it was the mother.
No, it just gets better all the time. So the door is locked here.
That's the double doors.
No. No, the door next to Leafly is locked. That
Oh.
Do we want to
doors?
pick the lock or break it down?
No, not
This
that one. That
That one.
yeah.
Let me try and pick it. Nope.
That does.
I mean, not unless it's easier than that.
Yeah, that one gets it.
Okay.
All right, so the room is musty and dark. An iron frame bed, fitted with leather straps, stands near a wall. The place has no other furnishings. Scurrying away from you on all fours is a young woman in a soiled nightgown. She leaps onto the bed and hisses like a cat. "Little kitty doesn't know you," she shouts. "Little kitty doesn't like the smell of you."
Was little kitty once a maid?
So she starts
this is
hissing at you.
Stella.
She's like she's giving you the hiss and the claws, like she's got her little hand up and she's
This is the nutty daughter. Just
You
pipe
know.
on, Stella.
yeah, and she smells like she crapped her pants in here.
What if this is right? Give me some room. Make way at the double doors back here. Ryan, Kelborn, get out of the way.
But the
I'm just gonna knock it down.
I'm gonna no. No. I'm gonna try to pick the locks on this one too. I have a really bizarre thought, which I'm sure is not it, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna do it anyways. This is where the cat sounds were referring from.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, you get it open.
All right. Open it.
Let's see. It's a library. I
Close it.
You don't do
Are
libraries.
those
But the room is crawling with cats. So the bookshelf hug the walls, and most of the shelves are bare. The other furnishings include desk, chair, table, wine cabinet, and it has a regular shape in. Let's see here. So that as though if the house is kind of shifting. So there's 8 cats in there, and they're all just kind of meandering around. One of the cats has a small key hanging from its collar.
Get it?
Anyone good with animals, Ryan?
Actually,
Leafly's good with animals.
let's see. I don't think I'm trained. Oh, I am trained in it. Yeah. Why don't we see if we can coax the animal over to us? I can give you, Leafly, I can give you advantage and help you with your task.
All right, yeah. Leafly will move up here and try to call a cat forward.
Obviously, the one with the key.
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
it's just sitting there looking at you. You know how cats are. They're just
Yeah, I know. Little pieces of shit.
yeah, that didn't work.
The 20?
Do you have advantage on that?
Yeah, Ryan gave me
probably
the
will.
help action.
Okay. Yeah, so the cat comes over to you. And you
I'm gonna pet it and try to take the key.
okay, you get the key off the cat.
Now give her the cat, and hopefully she won't eat it.
Is the cat gonna let me pick it up?
Yeah, you get it off the cat.
maybe she wants to be with all of them. Hey, does little kitty want to be with the other cats?
You crazy little fool, you.
No, she's not talking. She's
No? Okay.
Yes, I agree.
So what's the plan now?
Well, do we want to look around in here?
Yeah, look for secret stuff in the library. Pull every book.
I might have.
If you find where the key fits.
Yeah, my guess is there's probably a secret door somewhere, and the key probably opens up that.
Does it look like a door key or like a key for something smaller?
Like a chest or something.
Okay.
Here's the little short clip of the library.
I think the library has its own video.
Right?
Oh, we saw this already.
Yeah, you saw it already.
There's nothing like locked on the desk where the key would go.
No.
No, but there could be plenty. The keyhole could be hidden somewhere.
There's more bottles of wine.
So the cat's kind of, yeah, there's wine in there.
So let's search. Check the bust.
Yeah, so the cabinet has these really nice wine glasses and the desk has, you see, parchment, quill, pens, and wax and steel, and there is a family collection of books.
Yeah, we'll search the.
So you walk by and you notice one of the books is titled "Rooms of Weeping."
Oh, I've been meaning to read this one.
Sounds like a page turn.
Trash will pull it and see if it opens any secret doors.
So
Okay,
you
we'll just take it. Crack it open.
the cabinet.
The book.
Oh yeah, it's just kind of like a informational book.
Wailing rooms.
Yeah, like it's
Okay.
it's like a bad story about a vampire.
Okay.
Aren't all stories about vampires bad?
Fictional, yeah.
I guess he'll put it back. Doesn't want to steal too much.
So let's do some searching.
Ransack.
Just start.
See if anything moves, lifts, turns.
Is that
Do,
investigation?
do a check,
or
guys. Do a
perception?
perception check.
Leafly will give someone the help action.
Not me.
I'll give it a shot. 15?
You find a what looks like some kind of secret door behind a shelf on the south side of the room.
Ooh. Does it have a keyhole?
No.
Is the secret door trapped?
Take a look.
I will take a look.
It's behind that shelf to the south. You don't find anything.
Is it locked?
No.
And I'll see if I can swing it open. Oh, that corner.
Looks like a storage room, and behind the panel
Oh.
in the bookcase is a dusty 10-foot square room with a curtained window and shelves line the walls. On the bottom of the shelf there's an iron chest. The other shelves are bare.
My guess is that key fits this chest. Who's got the key?
Leafly does. I'm gonna check if the chest is trapped first.
There is a needle trap.
Someone
Yeah,
wanna?
so hopefully it works, right? It won't trigger hopefully.
Yeah, if the key fits.
Does the key look like it'll fit?
Looks like it might.
If the key fits where?
Okay, yeah, Leafly will try the key in the chest.
Alright, it opens. You get a silk bag containing 180 EP. each bearing Strahd's stern visage in the profile of the coins. A leather bag containing 110 gold. A wooden pipe that's been probably passed down from generation to generation. 5 scrolls. A supple leather case. A blasphemous treaty bound in black leather titled Grimoire of the Four Quarters. A very old letter to Lady Livona Watcher. I'll put the list. I'll put the list in Discord for you.
Well, are we taking the coins and stuff, or what are we doing here?
I mean, offhand, I'm not interested in coinage at this point, but
Yeah. I want the letter. Like,
yeah, definitely the letter.
and that book, the 4 whatevers.
The 4 corners.
Yeah.
And hopefully the letter is something incriminating.
Leafly's gonna take everything but the pipe.
All right, you guys are now almost murderers and thieves, so that's great.
We're going up in the world. See what happens when you're in Barovia, the land of enchantment?
Well, what's do you have the contents of the letter? Did I miss it?
Yes, I don't think
Or does he leave on Holtz? Okay. Well, having read the stuff in the Discord, I guess Garage is going to not take anything personally, at least.
Yeah.
Except for, wait, notarized deeds. Yeah, I don't know. How far are we going with this?
Nothing that's gonna do us any good.
Nope.
The thing that we could make note of is I mean, we don't need the deeds, but where those properties are, if they're local, we could check them out to see if there's any evidence of anything. But we don't actually need anything in the chest.
I think we should leave these things.
I do think that this obviously gives you insight into who you're dealing with here.
Yeah.
And she obviously deals directly with Strahd and owes him
Yeah.
because he gave their family land.
Like, the devil we know, we should take that and the blasphemous treaties, because we could bring that to the Burgermaster, and that just kind of proves that their whole, like, this is a cult.
Well, at least she's in league with the vampire.
We can confront her with this information if we can find her in this wretched place.
Maybe she took off too.
Gone.
You think she'd abandon her sons?
Yeah.
I would imagine she thinks that they can probably take care of themselves.
Oh, well, they didn't do too good.
See, did you look at him? Probably doesn't have any feelings one way or the other.
We should keep looking.
So the crazy chick comes in. I can tell you where they are. They're not.
Show us, little kitty.
So she says they're not having a book club.
Yeah, I figured they weren't.
They're in the basement.
Knew it.
My
How
mother.
did we find this basement?
My father is here. Let me show you him. So you guys go with her?
Suppose
Yeah.
so.
Sure,
Cautious
but
there.
warily. Yeah.
Where are my brothers?
Oh, they're tied up on another project right now. They'll be with us later.
So she says, they are very cruel to me.
Yeah, they seem like a bunch of jerks.
In that case, they're literally tied up.
So you go into the bedroom, and from the door there,
Oh, good.
a fire sputters and struggles for life in the hearth of which hangs a framed family portrait, a noble father and mother, their two sons and a baby daughter in the father's arms. The sons are smiling in a way that suggests mischief. The parents look like uncrowned royalty. Wood paneled covers the walls of the room as a closet and a frame mirror flank the curtained window to the south. To the north, a wide canopy bed lies pinned between matching end tables and oil lamps. Stretched out on the side is a man dressed in black, his eyes each covered with a copper piece. He bears a striking resemblance to the father in the painting. She goes over to him, she's like, Father, we have guests. And she tries to wake him up. But clearly he's dead.
Dead.
And you
Does it
can
look
see
like
where,
he's been here for a while, or
yeah,
like fresh.
see,
Is he
mother
rotted?
casts gentle repose on her every day, and
Well, I suppose that's something.
Dispel magic. No, I wish. And where is the basement, Stella?
it's behind the closet of the back door. In the back of the closet.
The shoes. There was the shoe chamber.
In the back of the closet. Be careful. Mother gets very angry if you bother her during her book club.
I bet.
I'm sure she'll be happy to see us.
Can you strap me back in my bed, please? I don't want Mother to find me.
Sure, Scratch will oblige.
Strap her back in.
Yeah, this will make you feel better. And I'll just give her a random elixir.
Random elixir. Alright. So you guys are gonna... What do you want to do here
She
now?
can fly. She has a fly speed of 10 feet for 10 minutes, though she isn't tied in bed.
So
Yeah,
she
we'll
starts
back
to
to
fly,
that, shoot
float
closet
around the
then.
room.
Thing horrible. He's going to close the door as he leaves.
Yeah, she's...
Down to the first floor.
Alright guys, so I
Yep.
think we'll pick this up next time, right? Because it's already...
Sounds groovy.
You'll get to deal with the Lady Watcher next time. Hope you guys are ready
Alright.
to. Hope you read your books for the book club.
I never do.